So in this video, I'm just going to explain the types of share capital. So what is the meaning of share capital and types of share capital? It means the nominal, authorized or registered capital. What is the meaning of this? Issued capital, subscribed capital, called up capital, and the end paid up capital along with the conclusion. So what is the meaning of share capital first of all? Share capital is the money a company raises by issuing common or preferred stock. Incorporate use your business means obtaining your article of incorporation through the federal incorporation or the provincial or territory incorporation. Get a federal business number means your business number and corporate income tax account from the Canada Revenue Agency just to start the incorporation or starting of your corporation. Then who is promoter? A promoter is a person who undertake to form a company with reference to a given project and set it going and takes the necessary step to accomplish that purpose. The company come into existence on its incorporation, but for its incorporation means starting of the business, there are some requirement and there are some required certain starting steps or preliminary steps. So these steps are taken by the promoter or promoters. So this is that how I have explained the meaning of promoters, right? So now before you register your business, you will need to know some of the important information. Where your main office will be located means place, in which province, in which country, which other provinces or territory you plan to operate maybe in the future, your proposed business name, the type of business that the best suits your needs, maybe public company or a private company, whatever you want. Now, the first one is the nominal or authorized or registered capital. Such capital as is authorized by the memorandum of the company to be maximum amount of the share capital of the company. Let's say $1 million. Issued capital, this is the capital as the company issue from the time to time for the subscription. It is the part of the authorized or nominal capital and is computed at the face or nominal value. Face value may be $10 or $1. It all depends upon the promoters of the company. So let's say, for example, issued share capital is $600,000 here in this case. Subscribed share capital means it is the portion of the issued capital at face value which has been subscribed for or taken up by the subscriber for the share in the company. It is clear that entire issued capital may or may not be subscribed. So let's say from out of $600,000, that $300,000 they are just considered and the people have subscribed and given the application to receive those shares, to buy those shares. Next is the called up share capital. Such a part of capital which has been called for payment. Now company is going to make call for receiving that money. It is the portion of the subscribed capital means the subscribed capital means $300,000 which has been called up or demanded on the share by the company. Let's say $200,000, that is the called up. Once they call to the shareholders, okay, so we want this much of money, but later on they receive even little less than that, or whatever they receive, maybe the full amount, maybe $200,000, that can be the paid up or maybe less than that. So such aggregate amount of the money which is credited as a paid up capital in the balance sheet, so that will be share issues, means $100,000. So now what we have learned about what is the share capital and its types with one example.